academy, but now they're actually getting the real, deal, not what you get in the classroom, but actually, going out there and enforcing the law and make good judgment, good common sense decision whether you believe that the person is or is not guilty, or whether they should or should not be arrested, things like that. So, yeah, I guess we're coming up to you.
Yeah.
Is that Cabrillo Beach?
That's Inner Cabrillo. Inner Cabrillo, and then on the other side is Outer Cabrillo, yes.
So on your boats, do you have like sirens and lights?
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, when we have to make a vessel stop on any vessel in the port, we activate our lights. It's like anything else. If you're driving and you get pulled over by a police car and you don't stop, they'll hit the siren just to let the person know that the police are behind you and you need to stop. And then we'll tie up next to the vessel and speak to the captain of the vessel and let them know why we're stopping them. And we also do safety inspections on the vessel, so we'll check for fire extinguishers, make sure they're fully charged. We'll check to see if they have personal vests for, we call them PFDs. And so we'll make sure they got life jackets for everyone, depending on how many is on the boat. We also check to make sure they have a marine radio, just in case if they need distress, if their boat happens to break down or something. And then we also have to check to see if they have some type of flare device where they can shoot in the air, or some type of horn device where they can blow the horn and maybe attract
They're
someone.
very nice, very well made. Very well made.
What are you doing, Dad?
Let them go.
How are you doing?
If there's anything missing or not
These are made in Washington
they're
State.
expired or not.
Whoa.
They have a.
We'll explain to them, and
This is
sometimes we have to terminate their voyage because it's considered a non-safe vessel now. It's like a car. If the car is not operating in good condition, we tell them you can't operate this vehicle or vessel anymore. So then they have to go back to where they started and kind of, take care of the issue. Sometimes we'll give them a fix-a-ticket to take care of these problems, or sometimes we just give them a warning and say, you gotta take care before you come back in the water. So basically it's almost like educating everybody, let them know.
Oh, it goes, I'm sorry.
How long are your shifts?
12 hours.
12 hours? You normally work day?
Well, we kind of bid for our shifts. Some officers like day watch, some like night watch. Our day watch starts at 6 a.m. to 6:30 at night, and our night watch starts at 6 p.m. to 6:30 in the morning.
6 p.m.
So depending on the officer's kind of, how I say, preference, whether they have family or whatever the case may be, they'll bid for whether they want to stay on the daytime or work on nighttime.
Oh, so you can choose?
Yes. And based on seniority and things like that, usually whoever has the highest seniority of all will either get that shift, or if that officer doesn't want it, he wants to go somewhere else, he'll relinquish that shift and give it to someone who really needs it. So.
And do you work 5 days a week?
Excuse me?
5 days a week?
No,
or
we have what we call a 2-3 schedule. So we're almost like the fire department basically. So we work 2 days, we're off 2 days, we work another 2, and we're off 3. So every officer here gets a weekend off.
What is it you do?
I'm an advertiser. We do
what? 2-3 shift? You work 2 days, off 2 days?
work another 2 days, and then we're off 3 days. So everybody here gets a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so they can do some type of special event that they need to do.
Okay.
Do you have your shift today?
Excuse me?
Do you have your shift today?
My shift today, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working till 6:30, and then I'm working some overtime, so I'll be off at 10:30 tonight.
Okay.
Do you get paid overtime?
Yes, we do.
Are there a lot of companies out of LA, or?
Do you get paid very well here?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Better
And what
than-
we do, yes.
Okay.
Better than the other agencies?
Well, it depends on what agencies. I mean, some other agencies pay more, but it depends on what city and what county they work for. But for us, I would say we're like maybe the second highest paid department other than the LAPD.
And do you take out the patrol cars as well, or are you just on the boat?
Well, every officer is like my partner here. He's actually assigned to the boat. I'm usually assigned to patrol. But normally what we do is we switch off. We'll have officers work the boat and then work the car, and so we kind of switch off. So you kind of know what day you're working the boat and what day you're on patrol.
You can do both. See? Cool.
Yeah.
So basically, we learn how to operate the boat, and we learn how to be deckhand. Deckhand basically secures the boat, writes the report,